It's your girl, Dr. Khadija X. Chapman, also known as Coach Millionista. I am the founder of the Millionaire's Matrix, which is a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. And I'm really excited to be here today to talk to you about a little bit about who I am, what I stand for, what my mission is all about, and how my mission can literally get you to millionaire status. And we have a challenge known as the Millionaire Year Challenge. So I'm going to definitely talk about that in a little bit. I want you to know that you can put your checkbooks away. Your money isn't good here. Every dynamic I'm going to share with you today is free. So I'm first of all, let me stop this and say that I really want to thank Shay and Trevor for allowing me to speak on this platform with the beautiful, intelligent, dynamic Jewel Tankard. I am so excited to be here. And this is a space of empowerment. And more so for women, but for me, I'm about empowering our community. I am here to stand for the family units inside of the Black community so that we can stand in excellence, so that we can create a dynamic and have a conversation. No, back up, not just a conversation, so that we can have a dynamic of action where we can thrive, where we can come together and we can build each other up, and that we can stand for each other based on principles that actually work to help take our community to the next level. Now, a lot of you guys know the Philippines, the Arabs, the Indians, the Chinese, a lot of other communities have come together. And you know, people say this stuff all the time, right? But for me, it's like, look, I ain't trying to just talk about what other people are doing. I'm literally saying, what does it take to win in America? I'm going to share with you some platforms or some dynamics or some conversations that lead to action that help you to win in America. Because at the end of the day, there are different conversations going on. There's conversations of the wealthy, there's conversations of the poor, there's conversations of the middle class, there's conversations of the high class or upper class. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, what conversations are you having? Who is around you? Who is helping you to become the person that you want to be so that you can have the things in life that you desire to have? Now, I'm the girl that's here to talk to you about having everything that you want, to showing you that it's not that difficult. What's difficult is getting you to believe it's possible. That's the biggest part of this conversation we're going to have today. For you believing that you can come inside of a dynamic, the Millionaire's Matrix, a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. And I'm going to say this a few times during this presentation because I already know that a lot of people from the door, who is this lady? What you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, we got to get past that part, right? So at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you, made my first million in real estate, made tons of money in stock market, foreign exchange market. Not so much foreign exchange. I'm learning foreign exchange, so that I don't want to misrepresent. But I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, I'm so excited about foreign exchange. But this is not just about one thing. This is about everything. This is about you understanding that there's different dynamics that you need to have in place to win. You need to have your credit together. You need wait. Let me back up. I don't want to get in front of myself. Let me say this. The first thing you got to really understand is who you are. You need to understand who you are as an energetic, as a spiritual being, walking among this gorgeous world, being among other spirits, and understanding who you are and how your energy magnetizes or repels everything that you want. Understanding how to have a conversation, not only with others, but also with yourself, that puts you in a position to win. How to speak life into everything that you want by concentrating on what it is that you want instead of focusing on things that you don't want. Too many of us, we talk about what we don't want. We focus on what we don't want. And when that shows up, we're like, whoa, why is this my life? You know, I people around going, I did everything right. And da, da, da. First of all, if you got to say that to yourself, you didn't do everything right. Because the moment you start doubting anything, you don't understand the dynamic laws. And this is the thing in America. Well, this thing in the world, not even America, I'm sorry. The thing in the world is that there's universal principles and laws that govern this world. And a lot of it starts with the conversations that we have with ourselves and the language of the communication that we create, because it's creating everything that's happening moving forward. So for me, we put together the Millionaire's Matrix, a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires, because we wanted to teach the foundational truths that are needed for you to excel and for you to win. Without that information, a lot of things that you're going to do, they're not going to manifest what you desire. You might manifest a little bit of what you need. You might make a little bit of money. You might make some millions. But the key is putting yourself in an environment to continually strive for excellence, to continually win. So many of us are winning independently or a little bit here. Life is going up and down, up and down. I know I ain't the only one having that story. So when you start to understand these universal laws of principles and you start to implement them. And first of all, let me say this, guys. I'm a little radical. I need to say that first, okay? I'm your radical wealth building strategist. So some of the things I'm going to talk about may seem a little different because I'm not like the average person. I'm not here to have the average conversation. I don't want the average life. I don't want you to have the average life. So I'm definitely a little bit different. And so just rock with me, okay? Just roll with me, because at the end of the day, when you start to understand the foundational key principles of wealth, your whole entire life would change. The people around you would change. That your conversations would change. Your outcomes would change. And until you really get that part right, everything else is going to be a little off kilter. It's going to be a little bit off course. So if you really want to up-level your game, you must surround yourself with a circle of people who are going to take you to the next level, based on conversation, based on action steps, based on what's worked for them, what can work for you, so that you can take your life to the next level. Now, some of the foundational things that we're going to talk about inside the Millionaire Matrix is, yes, the energetic equation, understanding who you are as a spiritual being, understanding how to stand for excellence, understand how to create excellence, and how to attract what it is that you want. Okay, we're going to talk about foundational principles of the wealthy. We're going to talk about the language of the wealthy. We're going to talk about the permanent passive, perpetual income that you can create over and over again for yourself as many times as you like once you understand these principles. So one of the first things that I like to talk about that a lot of people don't like to talk about is credit. Yes, I like to talk about personal credit. What is your personal credit score? Baby, let me tell you something. You were born with 7 figures. It's called a Social Security number. And at some point, you get to activate it. Most of us, before we know it, we've messed up our credit. And then we spend a lot of years not paying attention to credit because we know we can't use the credit. So now we just kind of, it becomes like this. It just becomes like this big snowball of negative energy. And then at some point, some of us, we will go ahead and we will go ahead and get our credit together, right? And then we become conscious of our credit. And so that's where I want you to be today. I don't know if you have excellent credit, if you don't have excellent credit, but within this dynamic, you absolutely positively can have excellent credit. Now, once you have excellent personal credit, and I don't care what nobody tells you, you definitely should have excellent personal credit, because that's keeping integrity. First of all, we want to keep the integrity in everything that we do, because what you do in one thing is what you do in everything. So building a business. If you don't have a business, you should have a business. Should it be an LLC? Should it be a corporation? Should it be a partnership? We kind of go over the differences in those types of things. Bottom line is just start. Get your business. You can always change the status later. And then from there, we want you to leverage your personal credit to build your business credit. At some point, you won't need your personal credit because you've built your business credit to such a degree where now you don't even need your personal credit. But it's all about understanding the action steps to take. So when you put yourself in a position to get your business credit together and you got your personal credit, now you're leveraging, now you get to go and you're what's known as bankable. When you're bankable, now we can go and we can get you some money. Whoo, this is where it gets good. Because this is the thing. I don't care if you work a job. I don't care if you're self-employed. I don't care if you're a business owner. If you're a business owner, you probably passed this conversation. But bottom line is, now you're in a position to leverage money. You can take numbers and create money. You can take pieces of paper and create money. And then you can buy assets, and these assets will pay you. And this is the secret sauce of the wealthy. Understanding how to leverage debt so that it creates an asset for you that creates a perpetual income for you. Now, the key is being smart, right? If you go out here, you get great credit and build your business credit, and then you go and get some money, and then now you just got money and you just kind of spend it or whatever, or save it to pay off the debt, that don't make sense. But if you get a strategic partner, and you become engrossed in something that you love to do, because this is one of the things that I believe. I believe that if you do something that you enjoy, then you will you'll be present to it, and you'll get excited, and that's a part of the energetic equation is your energy, right? Now let's say you want to be, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you're an artist, right? And you want to sing, or you want to draw, or you want to paint, or whatever, right? So you might not have the best mind for business because that ain't your love. But if you have your credit together and your business together, and you get with a strategic partner like me, I can show you how to go and leverage some money, put the money to work to create a residual income for you. So now you can do what it is that you love to do. That's the key. What you focus on expands. Most of us, we're so busy being taught how to work for money. We never were taught how to put our money to work for us. And that is the secret sauce. Now, the Millionaire's Matrix is a dynamic where we're giving you access to information that is totally financially free. You're able to connect with other individuals who are like-minded, who are also putting together action steps so that they can live a big, bold, and amazing life. You know, one of my mantras is, I'm the girl that helps you put the big in your business, the bold in your branding, the amazing in your marketing, so you can have millions going through your bank account. I have a platform. Inside the platform, our hashtag is I demand millions. I demand millions. Because at the end of the day, when you put yourself in a position, you will demand millions. That is what it is. You can demand millions. So at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. Oh, one of the things I want to talk about is when you're fundable and you're able to go and get, whatever amount of money that you desire. I can help you create $10,000, $50,000, all the way up to $500,000. And if you really want to go deep down this rabbit hole, we can go for millions. Like, it's not that hard. The key is, first of all, you believing that it's possible, aligning yourself with someone who can make it possible, giving you the action steps, and you take and do the action steps so that you do create it and you attract it. Then it's like game on, right? So those are the types of components that you're going to learn inside the Millionaire's Matrix. I purposely did not do a PowerPoint presentation. I purposely just wanted to have just a unscripted conversation with you about what's possible, about what we do. And then I know some people like, hey, they're like social proof or this, that, or the other. All I could tell you is this. You have a 15-minute conversation with me. It's free. And, to join the Millionaire's Matrix is free. It's part of a dynamic to help uplift and rebuild our communities. That's free. Anything that you may have to pay for somewhere down the road, you would have gotten so much free stuff from us so that you can literally put yourself in a position to have the money if you don't have the money. Because it's like steel sharpens steel, right? So as you come inside the Millionaire's Matrix, you're going to be, if you saw the movie The Matrix, right? When you come into this dynamic, you're going to be around people who are there to sharpen you. You're not going to put on goggles and go into a world, a studio type world where you get to, fight and do things like that. Here, you're going to get real basic information. And a lot of it is going to be framed. And at some point, you are going to be able to be like Neo. You're going to be able to dodge the bullets, because this is the thing in America. There's so much that we don't know that we don't know. There's so much that we're not even like, it's just stuff all around us. It's right there. But because you don't know what you don't know what you're missing. And for those of us who are searching and really, really want something different, what we attract, you're attracted to this conversation. This is what I say. Everything isn't for everybody. So let me give you everything that we give you inside the Millionaire's Matrix. So if this isn't for you, then you can go and listen to the next speaker. That's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, everything is for everybody. So outside of the credit, personal credit, business credit, understanding how to become fundable, understanding investment strategy so that you can put yourself in a position to have perpetual passive income, powerful platform. Prior to any of this, because you have to understand and know who you are as an energetic being, being around other millionaire mentors who can help you, who can coach you, who can become strategic partners, understanding real estate, which is a powerful dynamic. I think everyone should have real estate in their portfolio. And if it's done well, and if it's done right, you don't need credit, you don't need money. You just need to understand the strategy. And there's a lot of people out here who charge a lot of money to teach you real estate. And I promise you, it ain't that deep. I mean, I can literally show you how to go and get $100,000 off of every house that you flip $20,000 to $100,000 off of every house that you flip, just with some basic information. And I can show you how to even come up with the money, whether you have good credit or not. Well, and this is what's the type of information we have inside the Millionaire Matrix. We have platforms where we can show you how to take anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000, put yourself in a position to take those investments and be part of a dynamic where now you are creating $10,000 to $20,000 every single month with you don't have to do anything. It is strictly turnkey operations. When I tell you that this is a blessing, now some people are going to say, well, I don't have the money. All I want to know is, do you have a mindset? All I want to know is, do you have the wherewithal? Because we can show you how to get the money. And this is the thing about America. Most of us are taught how to work for money. We're not taught how to be strategic. We're not taught how to be creative, and darn sure aren't taught how to be radical. Radical results achieved daily with intention creates amazing living. And that's true, because that's what radical stands for us. That's what it stands for us. So inside, we talk about tax strategies, how to have tax strategies that are designed for the wealthy so that you do not have a huge tax overload when you create $1 million. We teach you how to defer taxes. You never not owe taxes. We just teach you legal loopholes in the ways that you move so that you're not paying somebody who didn't do anything a ton of your money, and that money doesn't even go to the place you think it goes to. That's a whole nother conversation. We get real deep inside the Millionaire Matrix, and I don't want to get too deep because on the outside, there's a public presentation. And then when you get inside the Millionaire Matrix, we take you as far down the rabbit hole as you want to go. We also have the funding that we invest in the stock market, the Forex market, the real estate market. We have proprietary investment strategies that you have privy to, where you can literally put up money with a team of investors who literally guaranteeing you to get a percentage of anywhere from 3 to 5 to 10% it could be every single week, it could be every single month, depending on the type of money that you have. But this is the thing, when you come in and you get to know us, like us, and trust us, then we can talk about that type of stuff. Because I'm not here to sell you on how to put your money to work for you, that we do the work and you get the benefits, and then I gotta try to convince you. That's not who I am. But when you come inside of our circle, you get a chance to see. Because, see, I could go and I could do a PowerPoint presentation and I could show you all kind of stuff. Because, at the end of the day, guys, they got this thing called Photoshop. So no offense to anybody who might do that. Some of that stuff is real. Some of it isn't real. And I don't know. And I'm not here to beat anybody up about their presentation. I just wanted to be raw. I just wanted to be real. I wanted to be unscripted. And I wanted to share with you just who we are and what you have access to. So when you come inside the Millionaire Matrix, you get access to a lot of free stuff to help you, to up-level you, because this is why. Number one, my goal, my mission is to engineer and create more millionaires, Black millionaires, is because I want us to fund our own school system. If I help enough Black millionaires to become millionaires and they can help other people, we go on and so forth, and we create this powerful dynamic. Well, now when we're like, yo, this is what we need to make this happen. Who can come to the table? What can you give? We're in a position to give. When I first started the Millionaire Matrix, this is the thing, right? A lot of people was like, is there an affiliate program? I didn't have an affiliate program because this is the thing. When you come inside the Millionaire Matrix, we wanted to teach you and give you all of the tools you needed to reach millionaire status. Back then, it was from 3 to 5 years. We literally cut the time in half for people who are kind of like aggressive, right? But it was like, I wanted people to be making money. So that like it wasn't even, you didn't even have to worry about what somebody, you didn't have to worry about benefiting because you introduced somebody else. You wanted to just introduce other people organically, authentically, just because you're doing well. Now they can do well, and you don't really care if you benefit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So that was the dynamic. Well, since then, for the paid version of the membership, if you ever become a paid member or not, there is an affiliate program, because we kind of went back and we rethought it, because we started to understand the dynamic of a lot of times, it takes money to make money. And people sometimes need an incentive to share, no matter, it is what it is, just the culture of the world, because a lot of us, we need that extra motivation to share. I don't want to get too deep into that. I want to stay real quick I want to make sure you understand who we are, what we stand for. We teach you how to take, for those of you who have 401ks and self-directed IRAs, how to take money and put it to work for you. So it's not sitting somewhere in somebody else is over your money, so that now you literally can put your money tax-free without penalties and use it for real estate deals and other investment vehicles. Let me see. I want to make sure that we're real clear that your choices create your world and your thought process, and are you meditating, who's mentoring you. I really want to make sure that you're real clear on, a lot of us, we focus on what we don't want instead of focusing on what we do want, and at the end of the day, that is what creates your reality, your thoughts, your conversations, who you're talking to, most importantly, the conversation that you're having with yourself. The Millionaires Matrix is a wealth building. The Millionaires Matrix is a wealth building platform designed to engineer more Black millionaires. We focus on credit. We focus on building your business credit. We focus on helping you to become funded. We focus on investment opportunities. We focus on tax strategies that are created to help you to become wealthy. And the one thing that I didn't talk about right now that is very, 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 very important, outside of the energetic equation of who you are, outside of the millionaire mentoring that you will receive, is the health component. There is a health component inside the Millionaires Matrix that is powerful. And it's not just about, we're not saying, hey, go take this certain herb, or go buy this certain, dynamic or whatever. Our thing is teaching you the power of the human body, what it takes for us to live in excellence and to be in excellence and to thrive in excellence, down from the water that you drink, the types of exercising that you do. There's some exercises that are so simple, so simplistic in nature, that will help to make your body strong on the inside, so that, no matter what you're doing, you always look firm and you always look good. No matter how old you are, you can be flexible, etc. And a lot of this information is funny because I look at the aerobics that we do, and a lot of the aerobics, they stem from the different parts of this other information, but we don't have a clue. We just don't have a clue. Like, honestly. Okay, let me see. It was something else I want to make sure. Oh, travel. I wanted to be sure I talked about traveling, because there's a way that you can go and you can receive business credit cards, and have access, and you can use the business credit cards, and then you can get these points, and it's a game to that, and it's called manufacturing spending, where you literally create money out of thin air. We show you how to literally create money out of thin air and a lot of different components. And for those of you who come in and you're smart enough to take the one piece here and the one piece there, and you put it together, man, it will take your life to a whole nother level. It takes money to make money, but it takes knowledge to understand that you can literally create money out of thin air. Like, America is like, they've created all of these dynamics that a lot of us don't even know exist. I could show you how to go and get real estate, buy it with very little money down, extremely small amounts of money down, flip the property a couple times, put someone in it and have no mortgage, or show you how to pay the mortgage off in 7 years. I mean, it's just so much information inside the Millionaires Matrix. Okay, the key is getting started. It's free, absolutely free. The membership is free. When we first started this platform, the membership was not free. It was $1,000 at least to get in, and there was different levels. Now it's free, and when you get access to how to repair and restore your credit to excellent status if you need that, and you also get access to building a business, your business, and then how to create money out of thin air from those two components to become fundable, to go into investment strategies, real estate, Forex, stock market, proprietary information, online marketing. Oh my God, I didn't talk about online marketing. You can take $1 to create $3 to $5. You spend $1 to get $3. You spend $1 to get $5. Yeah, come on now. That's the best investment in the world. And then you just, it's just a whole nother level with the whole, it's so many ways you can go in that space. Oh my God. I have platforms where I can show you how to get started with us for free and be in a position to receive anywhere from like $4,000 to $6,000 on every component that you close inside of a dynamic where nobody has come to say with any money, but money is generated, and you can make anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. The lowest you will make on any of these deals is $400, and this is free. I mean, we just got ways to make sure that you can make money, and you can even do this in addition to whatever else you're doing, taking like 10, 15 minutes a day to literally create thousands of dollars, so that you can then have a platform so that you can make money to do other things that you want to do. So this is all I'm going to say, guys. Your mentoring and who's talking to you is very, and who's feeding life into you, who's feeding life into your dream, who's helping you up level with your communications. Because like somebody told me once, you don't have a money problem, you have a wisdom problem. You don't have a relationship problem, you have a wisdom problem. So when you get around people who can help you up level your game and help you up level your life, life takes a different turn for you. And then if you're a parent, you get to teach your children a different dynamic so that they do not go into the field of working for other people and being broke. It hurts my soul when I'm around these young millennials and they're like, I need a job, I need a job, and I just start talking to them, and I just start sharing information, and I just start feeding life into them. And next thing you know, they're creating. I can't even begin to tell you, like the light bulb goes off. So let me tell you what happens when you join the Millionaire Matrix. First, you get access to different videos, different information, different conversations so that you can win. You get access to a free 15-minute strategy session with myself, Coach Millionista, where I literally, I take you there. And then no one gets off of a call with me and don't have a dynamic to start up leveling their life, period. And then from there, you don't ever have to join anything that we're doing. We have the free side. It's for you so that you can become the best that you can at anything that you choose it. Everything that you're doing in life right now is a choice. If you get up every day and if you go to a job that you don't like, it's a choice. If you have a mate in your life that's not serving you and that's not feeding life into you, it's a choice. A lot of us don't realize that we created the choices based on our thoughts, based on our mentorships, based on our conversations, based on our beliefs, based on how we pray, based on meditation, if we do it or don't do it, how to connect to the inner source inside of us that helps to create everything that shows up on the outside of us. So like somebody said, if you're looking outside of yourself for anything, you've gone too far. I just want to tell you this. I am Dr. DJ Chapman. I really want to thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share a little bit of my time, a little bit of my vision, a little bit of my mission. My mission is to get you to millionaire status. Come and join us inside the Millionaire's Matrix. Take the Millionaire in a Year challenge. It's more about the mindset. It's more about up-leveling our community. It's more about the best of us coming together and helping each other and sharpening each other. Because at the end of the day, that's all we get. All we have is our community. We can't look for anybody outside of our community to help us to be better or to move bigger, better, and bolder. We can only do that ourselves. So if you're anything like me, you're looking for someone who can help you take your life to the next level. You're looking for someone who can help you have a bigger house, a bigger car, a bigger bank account, a bigger mindset. Because at the end of the day, that's what I was looking for when I started this journey. So I want to thank you again. My name is Dr. Khadija X. Chapman. And in order to reach me, you can text I Demand Millions to 770-545-0525. I Demand Millions, 770-545-0525. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Peace and love.